After 5 days of grueling indoor cricket, we are here at the knockout stages of the first ever Siraj Finance Presents Tri-Series Dubai 2022. And the teams that are contesting this semi-final are the England Masters led by Atiq Chishti on my right, and representing South African Masters is Graham Hepburn. Now may I invite the tournament director with the coin for the toss, Hussain Sanchawala, to please come. Graham, will you call? Atiq, it's okay? Yeah, okay. Graham to call. Tails is the call from Graham, and he's won the toss. South African Masters have won the toss. Graham, what do you want to do?
We can have a field first.
After a long thought that, huh, Graham?
No, I just wanted to keep them in suspense. Yeah, we fielded first most of the games, and we got comfortable there, so we're going to try to do what we used to.
Usually in a knockout game, a captain decides to bat first, you know, pile on the runs and let the other team handle the pressure. But you're thinking the other way around. Any particular reason behind that?
Yeah, we want to try and put a bit of pressure on them up front. We've got the bowling attack to do it. We're confident in ourselves that we can keep them down to a low total. And if we do that, then you know, we can build partnerships and take it home.
All the best, Graham, for the semi-final. Atiq bhai, you've lost the toss. Would you have batted first?
I think, yeah, I would have liked to bat first anyway, because that's what we've been doing. I think we're more comfortable bat first, put run on the board. It's a semi-final knockout stage, so I feel we've got to put the runs on the board and put a position of pressure.
It's the business end of the tournament here. The league stages are over. It's the penultimate day. Tomorrow is the finals. What is your team thinking? Like, do you want to be in tomorrow's final and lift this trophy?
Yeah, definitely. We had a chance yesterday. Like, we got to put that behind. We had a tough day yesterday. We got to put that behind and just go hard again today. So
all the best, Atiq. That's it from the centre. South African Masters have won the toss, and they have elected to field first. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Siraj Finance Presents Tri-Series Dubai 2022. 5 days of league matches are now over. We're in the business end of the tournament. It's the semi-final between the South African Masters and the England Masters. South Africa won the toss. It was Graham Hepburn who came for the toss. And the South African team having a last minute huddle. That's the last huddle. And all the viewers back home that are watching, the team wants to give you a special tribute here for your support back home. You've been wonderful. You've been following them on YouTube. And this is their appreciation towards all you South Africans watching back home. Keep your support on till the last ball today. That is what the team wants from you. And I hope you can be chirpy on the comment section, supporting them as well. So, as I said, South African Masters, Graham Hepburn won the toss. He elected to field. This is a very good gesture from the South African management. They sent Graham for the toss. And let's go to the playing eight of the South African Masters. Graham Hepburn, it's Van Consellos, Andre Mulman, Charles Gronwald, Van Rensburg, Hayden Bauer, Dino Bella Delhi, and Brian Space. And the first pair of Atiq Chishti and Akil Marawat are in here. There was a last-minute injury to Dave Brown, and he misses out in this important semi-final. The winner, well, he gets to come tomorrow in the finals. That will be at 2 p.m. UAE time. The timings have been shifted by an hour due to Friday prayers here in the UAE. 2 p.m. I think this is going to be the final of the Masters. And one of these two teams will be qualifying to play the UAE Masters, who are top of the table in the league stages. I think it's going to be Charles Gronwald to start this game. Atiq Chishti, the captain of the England Masters, taking strike. Charles Gronwald to Atiq Chishti. On the money, Charles Gronwald. What a start. What a start there. And the South African team is looking in the mood here. Maybe because it's a semi-final, they know what's at stake. Oh, good ball again. This is good stuff from Charles Gronwald. And it's already third ball in this match. The first two balls have been docked. Charles Gronwald now. Number 77. Here he comes. A slower cutter, chance, and Andre Mulman. That's close, not out given there. Now will he go for a review? No, they don't go. I think Andre Mulman should have caught and thrown there rather than try to parry it. It just slowed the ball there by the time it came back to the bowler. England are off the mark here. 1 run in 3 balls. Charles to Akil Marawat. Oh, that's well bowled and well played there. This is good stuff from Charles Gronwald. He's really started well here. Charles to Akil. Oh, on the legs. This is good stuff from Charles Gronwald. He's been the pick of the bowlers. Here comes Charles, who finishes first over, and that's well played. Chance and almost a brilliant piece. Almost. And that's a good looking shot by Akil on the leg side. And the first over ends, and it's a good start from South Africa. Three conceded by Gronwall in his first over. And it's going to be Andre movement now in the attack. Here comes Andre movement to Akil, and that's well played. And a wayward throw there by Dino. Almost. Andre Moolman here. He's been very impressive with the bat here, Moolman. Here comes Moolman to Akil. Oh, that's wide. And where is Atiq running there? Where was Atiq going? It was wide signal by the umpire. And the first wicket for England has fallen. Miscommunication there from Atiq. And South African Masters look in the mood today. They're looking very focused. And Graham at the toss, well, he was very certain that they will pile the pressure. Good fielding from Brian. And that's another wicket. That wicket belongs to Brian Spies. He put his body on the line there. And good effort from Van Rensburg, collecting that ball and throwing it back. Good stuff here from South African Masters. And the first skin is on -7 here. Moolman he has picked up a wicket here. Here he comes to Akil Marawat. Oh, that's full and low and chance. Almost there. One was Consolos there. Had he thrown it in the right direction, that could have been a run out. Moolman now 2 balls to go. It's been an impressive over so far. And that's good stuff. A good line here. The England Masters have been struggling with injury. They, out of a squad of 12, 4 players are injured. So that must have dampened their spirit. But nonetheless, it's a semi-final. They've got a playing 8. Oh, that's beautifully played by Atiq. That was a slower one, that cutter. And that was well placed. So after 2 overs, England Masters are on -3. This is a very, very good start here for South Africans. They're really focused. And I think it's going to be Vasconcelos in the attack now. Vasconcelos to Atiq Chishti, the captain of the England Masters. Short delivery there. Chance and Gronwall missing to collect that. Gronwall. He was in a hurry to remove the bails. Should have caught it. It would have been out anyways. Lucky escape for Atiq there. Now Vasconcelos to Akil Marawat. He's been in the attack because he's in the playing 8 because There's been an injury to Dave Brown, and he has been a last-minute entrant in this semi-final. Dave Brown getting injured in warm-up. Here comes, oh, that's well played. And the scores now reach 0 in 2.3 overs. Vasconcelos, short delivery and well fielded. Oh, 3 runs there. Good stuff from Brian Spieth there. He's putting his body on the line there. Unlucky there. The ball ricocheted and went for 3. Vasconcelos here to Akhil Marawat. And 2 short there. Vasconcelos has been a little short in his length. And now this pair has recovered to 5 runs here. Last ball of Vasconcelos is over. That's a wide. This has been a good recovery here. 3 runs, 7 runs. Now the total score. 10 runs from Eugene D. Vasconcelos is over. And this pair has managed to come to positive here. They were -3 after 2. And the captain for the day, Graham Hepburn, is in the attack now. In commentary, I said that because of your hairstyle, you look like Brock Lesnar. I was just telling you that. Graham Hepburn now to bowl the last over of the first game. Oh, that's well bowled. Good start by the captain. Hepburn. Oh, that's a good start by the captain. This is a really good start here. And it's going to be 3rd ball now. 3rd ball to Akhil Marawat. Hepburn to Marawat. Chance, and that's out. Another wicket there at a wrong time for England, but the correct time for South Africa. England Masters are down to 2 runs now with 3 balls to go. This is not the start they were expecting. The South African Masters are all over this pair now. 3 balls to go. Chance. Had Dino collected that, could have been a stumping. Three balls to go. That'll be a re-ball. Wide call by the umpire. Here comes Hepburn again. And another wide there. Another wide there. Here comes Hepburn. This has been a dream start here from South Africa. A shot by Hepburn, chance, and that hit Atiq on the head. Dino there. This is good camaraderie between the two teams. Dino there coming in, giving Atiq a high five there. The spirit throughout this tournament between the teams has been really good. There's been a lot of respect from all the 3 sides towards each other. And Akhil, where was he going? Good fielding by Vasconcelos. Good stop there. The first innings comes to an end. Only 7 runs they managed. The next pair of Nadeem Akram and Shafiq Ahmed are in to come and do some rebuilding in the semi-finals. The winner goes to the finals tomorrow. The loser, well, they go back to the hotel. But that's the truth. The thing is, if you lose, then you can enjoy the tomorrow's afternoon in a nice Arabic restaurant. But if you win tonight, it's the finale that's waiting for you. It's going to be Hayden Bauer now to start the second skin here. Hayden Bauer to Shafiq Ahmed. Oh, good start, full toss. The swing that Bauer got there should be encouraging. He just needs to pitch it now. Wayward throw by Moolman. Should have actually waited for a second to throw correctly to Gronwald. Let's see if Nadeem Akram and Shafiq Ahmed can rebuild for England. Oh, that's well played. Misfield. Misfield from Eugene. Here comes Bauer. Oh, well bowled there. Good fielding again by Eugene. Vasconcelos there. Barring that one misfield from him, he's been really sharp here, number 61 of South Africa, Eugene de Vasconcelos. He's in the mood. Here comes Bauer to Shafiq. Good swing there from Hayden Bauer. All the South African bowlers that have come till now have really been on point. They've not given any room except Eugene, who bowled 2-3 short balls. All the other bowlers have been on point here in the semi-final. Here comes Bauer again, and that's well played by Shafiq. Good fielding by Brian. And it's going to be Andre Janse van Rensburg for the first time in this match. I'd just like to apologize. And banter here from the South African Opens team. Willie Brink here, sitting in the stands with me. He's asking me to call Van Rensburg Sharapova, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Here comes Van Rensburg to Shafiq. Oh, that's an easy catch. Easy catch for Gronwald, and he doesn't miss. Well, thank you, Liz. She's watching Eugene play here over the course of this 1 week. I've tried to learn the African pronunciation, and I've got most of them right so far. Thanks to the team who've helped me pronounce it. Mix up there. Almost got a wicket. And I'd also like to apologize if my voice is not clear, because I've been at it. This is my 6th day continuous. And I'm also losing my voice, but I'm trying my best to pronounce it as clearly as possible and also be audible at the same time. Here comes Van Rensburg. Liz correcting me there. Vasconcelos is actually a Portuguese pronunciation. Thank you, Liz, for being active and commenting. Van Rensburg here, his first over in this match. And good call again. This is real good stuff from the South African Masters. I think they've waited for 6 days to show the true game. Because tonight matters the most. It's the semi-final. They've blown hot and cold throughout the league stages. Some games they won easily, some they lost terribly. And today in the semi-finals, they've corrected everything. In all the 3 categories in this tournament, Colts, Masters and Opens. Masters and Opens, the host team is in the finals. They've topped the table. Only in the Colts, the South African Colts are miles ahead of the UAE and the England Colts. And they are sitting back in the hotel. And I'm sure they must be watching this semi-final. Brian Spieth now in the attack. He'll be bowling to Nadeem Akram. Good start. All these South African bowlers, their first ball of the match has been really good. The England score is just 12 after 6.1 overs. A bit of a concern there. That's a good save there by Van Rensburg. Brian to Shafiq. Wow, that seems a bit harsh. Now that's well bowled on the legs. Two balls to go in Brian's first over. He's been tight so far, barring the wide delivery. Here he comes to Shafiq Ahmed. Another short ball, well played there. I've noticed one thing in the Masters. Whenever the ball is short, they've been easily dispatched. I think the key is to bowl in that between full and good length area, in the area of uncertainty. Here comes Brian. Last ball. Oh, that's well played by Nadeem. Superb shot there. And the skin has moved on to 12 runs. Total score is 19. And I think Shafiq's hurt himself there with the dive. And that dive has injured Shafiq. So viewers who've just tuned in, today is day number 6 of this tri-series, and it's the day of the semi-finals. It's a knockout game between the South African Masters and the England Masters. South Africa won the toss, elected to field first, and they have been very sharp. 7 overs, 19 runs is the score for England. And right now, South African Masters are on top of this game. Well, there's a break in play, and if there is some radio silence, I'd like to apologize. I'd like to catch some of my breath in the meantime. We're back live here, and it's going to be Dino Bella Delhi in the attack for the first time in this semi-final. Number 1 for South Africa. Dino Bella Delhi now to Nadeem Akram. On the legs, good stuff here. Dino to Nadeem. A little shot there. That wasn't a bad delivery. It was just a good shot from Nadeem. Here comes Dino. Oh, right on the money there, Dino. Shafiq has been struggling in this pair. Thank you so much, Justine Els, if I got that right. It's because of you fans that are watching back home in South Africa and England. That's got me going. Two balls to go. Dean and South Africa need to finish well. This is some sort of recovery here for England. Here comes Dino. Shot again. Oh, Shafiq has missed it, and that's out. Good stuff from Graham Hepburn there. And Shafiq has really struggled here with the bat. A timely wicket for South Africa. And now the skin is down to single digits. It's back to 9 runs. And South Africa are firmly putting one leg in the finals tomorrow, unless the next 2 skin of England can bring them back in this game. Here comes Dino to Shafiq. Oh, that's well played. Finally, it's a nice shot, but the bad news for him is that's the end of the skin. So he chose the last ball of the skin to play a really good shot. He ended it in a confident way, but too late in the day. They're come out on 10 runs. The total score is only 17 after 8 overs, and it will be up to Aaron Watson and Greg Nielsen now. They need a big skin, England, because the South African team, they can easily chase 70, 75. We saw it against the UAE Masters. They chased 81 on that last ball when Charles Gronwald hit a 7 of the second last ball of the game. Thank you, Liz and Ronald. Thank you so much, guys. 2 skins are up. England Masters are 17. And right now it's in the favor of South Africans. I would say, if in percentage terms, it's 70-30 in favor of South Africa. Now let's see what Greg Nielsen and Aaron Watson can do. It's going to be Vasconcelos. It's a good drive chance, almost. Almost there, Vasconcelos fielding that of his own bowling. A wide there from Eugene now. Oh, it's well played. Chance. What glove work from Dino, and superb fielding by Van Brensburg there. That's called that wicket is pure teamwork. Indoor is all about teamwork. This is not outdoor cricket when one player can shine and the other 10 can just follow. This is a sport where all 8 have to work together, and this is a pure team effort here. Van Brensburg to Dino, and Dino off in a flash. Now Vasconcelos to Greg Nielsen. 2 balls in Vasconcelos' spell here. Here he comes again. And that's ball! Eugene D. Vasconcelos, number 61. He's been in the mood all day long here, in the field and now with the ball. That's a good wicket. And Greg Nielsen is under pressure now. The skin is on -6. And I think the England Masters are under the caution. South African Masters team, wow. What a time to come back in form. They've blown hot, they've blown cold. But tonight, there's only one temperature they're blowing. And they're blowing England out of this competition at the moment. And after 9 overs, England Masters are only 11. Here comes Van Rensburg to finish a spell. And he starts off where he left in the first over. This is good bowling. I'm telling you, there's a different feel about South Africa today. Even before we started, they came up to me and said, we would like to, acknowledge the support back home. And we would like to come as a team towards the camera and wave to all our fans. And that was a sign of respect, And so they should, because you guys are also investing your time supporting them, whether it's on on YouTube or in person out here in Insportz. There are many who've traveled. So kudos to all the fans, because without you, the sport would be dead. Any sport would be dead. Here comes Van Rensburg. And that's a wide, I think. And rightly called so. Van Rensburg thinking it wasn't, but it was on the line there. On the legs this time, no run. Vaughan Van Berkel says, you're looking like a streamlined athlete. Vaughan Van Berkel says, you're looking like a streamlined athlete. And that's another wicket. And another wicket has fallen. The skin is down to -3. And England have taken a review here. Aaron Watson. The South African Masters are all over this English line. And England, much to their credit, they played well in the league stages. But this tournament has been very hard on them, and they have 4 injured players on the bench. Dave Brown was injured last moment in the warm-up, and just before the toss. Akil Marawat's name was given. So just want to say the English fans are watching. They shouldn't lose much heart here, because their team gave it all. And this is not their best 8 that they wanted to put out here, but there are no excuses here. They have an 8 that they have put out, and the South African 8 are just too strong for them at the moment. Thank you, Brett Luck. I know what lekker means now. Thanks to the South African team here and Martin Fenter. He told me to say, mention his team, lekker boots. Now, I'm not sure if I got that right. Here comes Van Rensburg. And that's a wide. That was an unsuccessful review from Aaron Watson. The wicket was given and this skin is on -6. It's not looking good here from England. And there's a lot of bickering going inside the camp. A lot of heated discussions. If you can see it on camera, this game meant a lot to them and they will not be happy by the way they have started. Here comes Brian Spies here for his second over. Shaw delivery. But they've been put under so much pressure that Aaron Watson could not take advantage of the short ball. That's well ball chance, Van Rensburg, and that's out. And that's Aaron Watson and Van Rensburg, they both collided against each other. And Greg Nielsen, and he is taking his frustration out on the umpire there, asking him that Van Rensburg was in his way. But he was just collecting the ball there. It wasn't his fault. He was there legally trying to throw back the ball to the keeper. And that another wicket has fallen. The skin is now -11 and the total score is 6. Looks like a one-sided game as of now. Oh, what a ball by Brian. That swung late. A good take from Dino Bella Delhi. And the whole of the South African Opens team is here cheering for them because their match is next at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the England men's team versus the South African men's in the Opens category. So don't go anywhere after this one because that's going to be a cracker. Brian Spies now to Aaron Watson. Full toss and he misses. Where is he going there? And Moolman, another. Moolman, this is the third time he's thrown wayward. I think he should take a bit of a second, like half a second or so before he throws. He's hurrying those throws. If he gets them right, those all will be wickets. Nonetheless, they've done their job. -9, total score 8. 1 ball to go in Brian's spell. Number 8 of South Africa. Here he comes to Aaron Watson. Full toss, straight chance. And that's out. Super fielding there. Another team effort. Brian relaying it to Gronwald. Gronwald was very quick in removing the bails. And that's another wicket down. Review time is up. And now the shoulders have dropped for this pair. As the English shoulders drop, my decibel levels are also dropping. Six balls to go. And last over now, it's going to be Hayden Bauer. Number 6. This seems to be a very one-sided game so far. Starts off with a wide, it's going to be a reball. On the money there, Bauer. Bauer now to Watson, and good shot there. I think the English batsmen have all woken up when the skin's about to end. I think the alarm clock is ringing very late here. There was a good pressure release shot from Nielsen. Just one run there, chance and gone. Superb teamwork again. Van Rensburg, that's his third run out, and he's been on fire. Superb stuff here from Van Rensburg. Instead of calling him Van Rensburg, I should be calling him Van Runoutsburg. This is superb fielding from him. Bauer here, 2 balls to go in the skin. Another shot, Charles Gronwald almost. Good fielding there by number 77. One ball to go. Bauer now, last ball, finishes well, and -11 for the spare, and the England Masters are struggling now at 11. It's up to Babar Zaman and Dave Ball now. Babar Zaman and Dave Ball, the last pair for England. And it's going to be Charles Gronwald again, coming back to finish his spell. Bowled a brilliant first over. Was unlucky to not pick up any wickets now, but the England team is under pressure now. And maybe he can pick his first wicket of the semi-final. Charles Gronwald to David Ball. Now what instructions have been given to Ball? Ball has tendency to go for it right from ball one. Oh, good fielding. Look at Van Rensburg today. He's literally stopped everything that's come his way. And also infected 3 runouts. On the legs there. Gronwald now to Ball. Oh, that's well played. Third ball there. In the gap. 2 runs. Three balls to go. Here comes Gronwald. Oh, that's well played by Babar Zaman. A good looking shot here. Two balls to go in Gronwald's spell here. This pair has started well. They're on 4. Oh, and Ball goes for it. That's 3 runs. Now, David Ball has been a very impressive batsman for the England Masters. And if England Masters are to get to a average total of 35-40, it will be up to David Ball to hit the ball hard. Here comes Gronwald. Oh, he leaves it. And an expensive over from ground ball comes to an end. An expensive. It's going to be Andre Moolman here. Oh, that's a harsh call. I thought it was inside the line, but then umpire is a better view of that. It's a very tough job, ladies and gentlemen, to umpire. It's not an easy job. These players also understand that, but sometimes in the heat of the moment, inside they also forget. But when they come out, they do respect the umpire. You at home can be, frustrated at a decision, but we should empathize at times. It's not an easy job. Here comes Moolman to day ball. And that's another wide. And the score has reached 17 now. With 15 balls remaining, what can Dave Ball and Babar Zaman do? Here comes Moolman. And that's a chance. And that is a boundary of 5 there from David Ball. As I mentioned to you before, Dave Ball has been the most impressive batsman in the England Masters. Moolman now is under pressure. Can he fight back here? He's conceded 9 runs of 4 deliveries. A lot of suspense here. Gamesman spirit here. Oh, and he bowls well. A good comeback by Moolman. Wide and coming into the batsman. Babar Zaman missing it. Last ball of the second over. And good finish to the over by Andre Moolman. He's finished with the figures of 3 from 2. He bowled a good first over where he picked up 2 wickets. And the skin is on 16, total score is 22. Two hours to go. It's going to be the captain, Graham Hepburn, who's leading the side today. A good gesture from the South African management, and Brian Speeds there. Here comes Graham. Starts off well here, but good shot by David Ball. He's been the aggressor in this pair. And the scores reach 24. 11 balls to go. Here comes Hepburn to Babar Zaman. Off the legs, will they run? No. Brian was quick there. So far, it's been all South Africa. It's been all South Africa in the semi-final. It's a wide there by Graham. Trying to put too much effort there, Graham. He's got a good swing. He should let the ball do the talking. Here comes, that's well fielded by Vasconcelos. He's been really good today. Here comes Hepburn to Babar Zaman. It's a wide. The ball straight down the leg side, and a good decision by the umpire. Last ball here. Graham Hepburn to Babar. Chance, and what a stop, Vasconcelos! This is purely his wicket. What an effort by Eugene de Vasconcelos. Wow. He plucked that out of thin air and then threw it back to Dino Bella Delhi. And what a piece of fielding there by Eugene. Superb stuff by South Africa. Just when England thinks that they can get away to a respectable total, the South African fielding is getting them down. And this time, first it was Rensburg and now Eugene. Superb effort by the number 61. And I'm sure Liz watching this, she would be really proud. Last over of this first innings, Bella Delhi to ball. And that's a dot ball. That's full. Again, Vasconcelos saved 5 there. Wow. What has Vasconcelos had for lunch today? I'm going to ask him that after the first innings, because whatever he's had for lunch, there's a spring in his steps. Here comes Dino. Oh, full delivery. And this time, Andre Moolman. Oh, that's out. Andre Moolman this time. And Eugene was quick to catch the ball. That ricochet of Andre Moolman. And Gronwald there. Almost mixing it up. And then finally taking off the bails. And another wicket falls down. Wow. Today, South Africa's fielding has put them in this position. And that's another wicket. A hat-trick here, I guess. A hat-trick of wickets that have fallen. And this game is all but over. The score is 14. The skin is down to 8. And the South Africans, wow, what a day and time they have chosen to bring their best foot forward. That's full, and that'll be 2, I think. Last ball now, the first innings. And I think a special mention to 2 players in this South African fielding lineup today. One is Andre Janse van Runoutsberg, not Rensburg, because he's got 3 to 4 runouts today. And the other is Eugene de Vasconcelos. Wow, these 2 have been at it today. Superb fielding. And that is the reason why the England Masters have got their shoulders down even before they take the field. Superb effort. A standing ovation by the South African Opens team here. 16 runs in 16 overs is what England made. South Africa have a tough chase if they're going to make a meal out of this one. 17 they need of 16 overs. I'm going to take a short break, guys, and I'll be back after 5 minutes. Need a breather myself. And where is Atik running there? Boss, well, he was very certain that they will apply the pressure. Good fielding from Brian. And that's another wicket. That wicket, the England Masters. Short delivery there. Chance and Gronwall. Rawat. He's in the attack. Hepburn. Oh, that's a good start by the captain. Chance, and that's out. Another really good. There's been a lot of respect from all the three sides towards each other. And Akil, where was he going? Good fielding by Vasconcelos. Here comes Bawa. Oh, well bowled there. Good fielding again by Eugene. Vasconcelos there. On point here in the semi-final. Here comes Bawa again. And that's well played by Shafiq. Good fielding by Brian. Here comes Van Rensburg to Shafiq. Oh, that's an easy catch. Easy. This is some sort of recovery here for England. Here comes Dino. Shot again. Oh, Shafiq has missed it, and that's out. Good stuff from Graham. Eugene now. Oh, it's well played. Chance. What glove work from Dino. 2 balls in Vasconcelos' spell here. Here he comes again. And that's bowled. Says, you're looking like a streamlined athlete. And that's another wicket. That's well bowled. Chance, Van Rensburg. And that's out. This team is here cheering for them because their match is next at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. Africa, here he comes to Aaron Watson. Full toss, straight chance. And that's out. Super fielding there. To Dino Bella Delhi. And good start by Atiq. Dino and Van Rensburg are the first pair. This should be an easy win for South Africa, unless the English Masters have another idea. Oh, where's Van Rensburg running? Slipping and turning, and Dino wasn't even paying attention. Here comes Atiq to Dino. And they're running for it. And excuse me. Van Rensburg is quick. And he made it easily now. South Africa are off the mark. And the captain of England, Atiq Chishti, here, bowling the first over. Oh, good ball there. You know, these low totals can sometimes be really tricky. If the batting team goes under a shell and a wicket here or there, and any pair who becomes nervous, they could complicate things. So the message in the South African camp should be everyone needs to score 20 runs. When they come out with that intent, they will not be tentative. You have to always look to score. The moment you go inside your shell is the moment you give the other team the chance to come back in the game. And the first over comes to an end. A tentative over, I must say. 2 runs from that. It's a good start from England. And it's got to be the left-handed Aaron Watson in the attack. Number 14, Aaron Watson. To Van Rensburg, play and a miss. And the English team are making a lot of noise in the field here. They're trying their level best. Good call from Dino. Third ball now. That's a good shot there. Good shot by Van Rensburg. What's into Dino? Good leave. Dino is a very, very experienced indoor player. He's been playing for more than 20 years, I guess. He's also the coach of the Opens team. And his boys are supporting him here. The stands are full with the South African Opens team, who are due to play their semi-final at 7 p.m. UAE time. That's straight to Babar and a misfield. Dino completes the run. A tentative start from these two. 5 runs of 2 overs. They don't need to also go for the big hits, but the problem with scoring ones is the moment you lose 1 wicket, then 1 brings 2, suddenly your pair becomes 0 because you haven't scored that many, you know. So that is where they need to be careful, the South Africans. Not go in a nutshell. Ball here to Dino. Oh, never run off a misfield, Dino. And Dino there just playing, toying with the fielder there. A few dance steps from Dino. Here comes David Bowe. And that's well played. Good shot from Dino. That's a 2 there. And the score's moved on to 7. This is a very good start here. They've not given a wicket here. It's a good shot by Van Rensburg. I think if he keeps on scoring like this while he's batting, I might call him Runsberg. Here comes David Bowe. Two balls to go. Day ball to Dino Bella Delhi. Oh, that's beautiful. That's how you play it down up. Beautiful looking shot there by Dino. Runsberg now on strike. Last ball now of the 3rd over. Ball to Rinsberg. Oh, that's off the bat. No, it wasn't. Off the legs, straight to the keeper, but the keeper fumbled. That's the end of the over. South African Masters have started well. They're on 11, chasing 17. Well, South African still have very good batsmen left. Out of the lot that is yet to bat, I think Andre Moolman, very impressed with the way he bats, you know. In the previous games that I've commentated, he's really looked good with the bat, Andre Moolman. I'm not saying the others don't bat well, please don't get me wrong. But Moolman has been very impressive. Oh, that's well fielded, but they still take a run. And last over is going to be bowled by Greg Nielsen. Nielsen to Van Rensburg. Oh, well played. Beautiful shot there. Andre Janse Van Rensburg here. Scoring the runs for the South African Masters. Superb shot by Dino. I think they used the first 2 overs just to warm up. And now both the batsmen are looking in great flow. They're on 16, 3 balls to go. They've tied the score in the first skin as here comes Nielsen. And that's off the edge. No damage done. 2 balls remaining. The scores are tied. Good ball there, good leave by Van Rensburg. Nothing silly required as well. This is good stuff here from Rensburg and Dino. Last ball of the first skin. The scores are tied already. We have still 12 more overs to go. That's a wide, and Dino ran and they complete the run. Well, Dino just testing Van Rensburg there. And they've crossed the target here. 18 runs. Standing ovation there by the opensmen. They've already reached the target. 19 runs scored in the first skin by Dino Bella Delhi and Andre Janse Van Rensburg. So let me ask the audience that's watching, who have they been more impressed with in their respective national teams? If the English supporters are watching and the South Africans, who have they been most impressed with in this whole tournament? And you're not allowed to say the whole team. That is why I'm asking this question, so that it can be a little conversation can be built upon it. So you can have your own favorites. Since the match is almost won by South Africa, let's make this interactive between us, the viewers that are watching live here. It's full ball by Nadeem Akram. He's a good bowler. And the next batsman, the next pair of Hayden Bauer and Graham Hepburn are in. Nadeem to Hayden. Oh, that's bold. A loose shot there by Hayden Bauer. Not moving his feet, just putting the bat out there very lazily there. And he's lost his stumps.
A loose shot there.
Liz is saying it's her husband,
Not
Eugene, who was really a live wire in the field. I thought he was a 16-year-old playing Masters. Such was a spring in his step today. The way he was jumping around. I thought I was commentating in the Coles game, where Eugene was the youngest of them all. Nadeem Akram, yeah, he's a good bowler, not to be underestimated. Oh, again, almost getting through the defense of Hepburn. Here comes Akram. Oh, that's well played by Hepburn in the gap. That's well played. Francos de Wagoner
Here comes Akram.
says Andre had a killer tournament, and I agree with you.
That's well played by Hepburn in the gap.
I do agree with you. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly there. But yes, Andre Mulman, he's had a good tournament. Especially, I've been very impressed with him in the with the bat. A very calm head on those shoulders. Oh, Francois, if I've got that right. This is a good start from England in this pair, -1 so far. But South Africa are still 2 runs above the target. Yes, Ronald. Brian told me at one of the post-match presentation that Andre Mulman, it's his debut tournament. So pretty impressive stuff from him in his debut tournament for South African Masters. Babar Zaman to Hayden Bauer. Oh, that's well played. A good call there. Good call. And England Masters can be proud of their performance. They've done really well throughout this tournament. And it's just that they finished second on the table and they had to play the semi-final. They had a chance. If they would have beaten UAE yesterday, they could have been in the finals and UAE would have been playing this match. Oh, that's well played by Bauer. So, as I was saying, the English Masters can take a lot of heart from this tournament. First of all the 3 teams need to be complimented because after especially England and South Africa, we actually thank them for touring Dubai because this pandemic has taken us a lot of lives and a lot of time from us. And now as the world resumes normalcy, it's good to see that we've started touring, and that's a good shot by Hepburn. Good shot there. Pressure releasing shot from Graham. A good boundary there. Scores moved on to 27. So as I was saying, all these 3 teams, and especially England and South Africa, because UAE are the host team, it's good on part of the England and South African boards and the players to agree to start touring. And now with the WICF announcing the World Cup in October, all this becomes so important. And after 6 overs, the score is 28. Skin scores 9. Guys, I'm going to be right back after a short break. Till then, just keep enjoying the live streaming with some radio silence, and maybe you can hear some people talk as well. I'll be back after a very, very short break. And I've been joined by Martin Fenter. A World Cup winner, Martin Fenter, is here with us, and I'm going to invite him here in the comm box and have a word with him. Martin, welcome to Dubai and the Insportz Arena for this Tri-Series. I hope you're enjoying this tournament.
Thanks so much. I'm actually a resident of the UAE. I've been here for 6 years. Really critical part of this pair here. Hayden's getting through it quite nicely here. He's really into the game at the moment. Lots of vibe. He's shouting at himself, which is good to see. It means there's a little bit of vibe happening. It's a big over this now. A couple of wickets here could turn it up for the next batting pair. So let's see what he does. Here he comes in, left arm over. In swinger, well played by Graham. Good fielding. I think England desperately need a wicket here to try to turn the tide, as South Africa's going away from it here a bit, but as you know, with -5, a couple of wickets can turn it all.
Very well said. That's Martin Fenter, who is a World Cup winner for South Africa. He's with me here in the comm box, and I'm going to chew his brains a bit. So Martin, can you tell us more about your World Cup win and where was it?
Yeah, so it's quite a while ago now, 2013. A lot of the players here were actually part of that squad. Brian Spes, Dino Bella Delhi, Mark van Rensburg, Graham Hepburn. It was in South Africa. It was the first time South Africa actually had beaten Australia in World Cups. So we beat them in the pool rounds, which was a momentous moment for us. As you know, once you get over that hurdle and know that you can beat the Alpha, we then did it in the final, chasing a big score, and the boys knocked it off, and it was an incredible moment. But you know what's amazing about this sport is once you've been given a cap for your country, you've always got that. You're always an international cricketer, no matter what happens.
That's Martin Fenter reliving that 2013 moment with us. A really proud moment because, as he rightly said, South Africa have a dominance in this sport, Martin. South Africa have been really dominant in this sport throughout the years.
Yeah, so I think you might be alluding to Australia. Australia literally have a stranglehold on the game in every age group, in every category. So we've been fortunate enough. We've beaten them in the Masters division. We've beaten them in the ladies division, and we've beaten them in the juniors division, but it's now to do it consistently. You don't want to just do it every now and then. You want to do it at every World Cup. But, you know, they just, their intensity levels are just different to everyone else. And, you know, when you're playing in a test match with Australia and with New Zealand, that if you're not up for it, you're going to have a problem. And I'm really glad to see today that in the playoff time, the boys are stepping up to it. And you can see that they're playing big match temperament. And the big players are stepping up to the big occasions, where is what you need in tournament and World Cup environments.
Rightly said there by Martin Fenter. And the third pair of Andre Mulman and Eugene D. Vasconcelos, both debutants in this series. Martin, if you've been following this tournament, what are your views on these two debutants, Andre Mulman and Eugene D. Vasconcelos?
So Andre has been a prodigious talent for Northerns for many, many years. And yeah, he's just come of age now into the Masters section. And you can see the clear difference with Andre, the two Andres with their age. You can see they're just a step quicker, and that's the difference with Masters is it is a step slower, but the same basics persist. You need to do the basics right. You need to catch it cleanly and throw it to the keeper and throw it to the back stumps and finish every play. So Andre, really a prodigious talent, and I would obviously like him to see him free himself a bit more in the game and express his talent. Eugene, man, it's so nice to see him out here playing for his country. I'm sure, you know, when he first got his call-up, I'm sure he slept in his jersey. He must have been so proud. You know, he's been coming down for years and years and years to trials to make the SA side. and he got his opportunity now, and he was really, really, really good in the field today, and he did really well with the ball. So, yeah, good for him. And no one can ever take that away from you. Once you've got a cap, you've got a cap.
Some wise words here from Martin Fenter, and rightly so. Today, Eugene in the field was electric.
And he got his opportunity now.
And Andre Moolman, he's had a great tournament here. And Francois commenting that Brian hit a 5 in that 2013 final to win it in that last over. I'm sure you must remember that, Martin.
Yeah, it was that's the joy about this game, right? Every year that goes by, the shot becomes better, the ball becomes quicker, you become a better fielder. Yeah, he did hit a 5. It was a wonderful chase in 2013. The team that was on the field, they were just magnificent, and I think anyone who's won a World Cup, it's incredible. I think the more exciting time was in the pool game when we beat Australia for the first time. That was just, I think, for all the guys that had been battered for so many years by the Australians, it was just such a relief. But I think at the moment in the game here that we're watching, it's quite a critical junction. Even though the score is 31-16, I think from a momentum perspective, going into the final tomorrow, if you're the captain and the management of the SA side, you want to know who's batting well together in the pairs, because you want to know that they're batting with confidence under a pressurized game. So they're coming into the final, you know, hey, I batted really well, I've got good momentum, I had good positive thoughts when I was hitting the ball. So I think it's really quite important for them to get a good score. I know it seems as if the game's finished, but 2 wickets here, another wicket there, a couple of minus overs, and I can see England has gone to Atiq, who's a quality bowler. I've watched him with some interest. He swings it really late.
Right, Martin. Atiq is actually dangerous. He's got that deadly outswinger, and you're right. South Africa should take advantage of this situation and prepare for tomorrow's final as well. Atiq to Andre Moolman. So Martin, you just mentioned that you've been a resident of Dubai for 6 years now, and I haven't seen you in Insportz ever. Have you stopped playing completely?
It's a great question. So for the first couple of years, I used to commute to South Africa for provincials and play a couple of league games to make sure I qualified. That made it fair for everyone. And I'd commute back for international camps. And then 2019, I retired. But yeah, I chatted to a couple of the guys. I chatted to Rowan, and I said, look, I'm in the country. I'd love to get involved with the UAE and help out. And then that's where it ended. But, you know, that's life and things happen. But, yeah, it's so good to see this. And I said to the boys before they came here, I think the UAE with playing at home, you know, it's not so expensive. The guys don't have to pay money to travel. They'll be exceptionally competitive at home. And they play here week in, week out. It's their home arena. And it's going to be a really, really tough game. I thought before the tournament started, England would be decent competition, but they just don't have the depth and the arenas where they can have a plethora of people. But I thought the UAE would be exceptionally competitive because, you know, the guys, no matter what age, they're so passionate about cricket, 50, 60, you know, they'll still be running in. And there's some great guys that have played first-class cricket in the subcontinent that are playing in Insportz.
Well said, Martin. You can actually join groups here to come and play, you know, whenever you feel like. You're most welcome. We'll exchange numbers and connect after this, Martin. So some wise words here from a World Cup winning Martin Fenter. And let's get back to the game now. This pair has only scored 5 runs so far. Some freakish runouts that have not helped their cause. Moolman and Eugene. I think they've never batted together, so this is the first time I think the South African management are experimenting. I think they're still trying to get the best 8, the best pairs, Martin.
Yeah, I think this is playoff cricket, so it's do or die now. You've got a couple of games where you've got to win now. So what's nice in a Tri-Nations, and I've played in a few, is you literally only need to win 2 games. You can be terrible the whole tournament, and you need to play really well in the playoff for second and third and in the final. and that actually doesn't matter. You can play rubbish the rest of the tournament, but you know, Eugene, to his credit, is having a crack every game. He's being really positive, and his energy is good. You know, I would like to see a little bit more communication between the batting pairs, helping each other through. You know, when one partner is struggling, that's why it's a pair, and you've got to talk to each other. You know, on the field there's 8 guys against you, and you've got to try raise the intensity yourselves that you feel like you're in control of the game.
Well said, Martin. This is a game of pairs. The beauty about indoor cricket, Martin, that it is a team game. It's a complete team game. Not one man can win you the game. Not one man can lose it to you. You know, it is a total team effort, Martin.
And also the critical thing there, and you can see such a soft wicket there. Andre is just, as I said to you in the beginning, I'd love to see him just free himself, and you know, there was a really soft delivery. Should have been hit straight through the back net, but he checked himself because he's, you know, often international pressure is different from club pressure, is different from county or provincial. He checked his shot there where he should have just really gone through it and give it a hiding. And you know, they're a really poor ball to let him off the pressure there. So it's an absolute game of pressure, and there's huge momentum shifts, especially with -5. You know, 2 good balls changes the game. -10 changes the game completely.
Very well said, Martin. You've been playing, you've experienced this yourself. It's all about which team handles the pressure. Because once you've been selected for your country, the skills are not in doubt. They're all skilled players. It's the temperament, I feel. Whoever handles the pressure the best comes out on top.
100%. So what you'll see is lots of guys when they're playing in club cricket or when they're playing in their normal arenas in the week, they just walk out and they've got such confidence, such beautiful timing, and they strike the ball cleanly every single time. But what you find now, as soon as you start playing for your indoor arena, that's okay, they handle that fine, and then they start playing for their province or their county. But the step up to international cricket is, the cricket is much better. You see that great positive intent shot. The difference is the pressure's in your own head. The cricket's the same, it's a round ball, the bat's still made out of wood, the guy's still got 2 arms, 2 legs bowling at you. It's about how you address it yourself and handle the pressurized moments. And that's a sign of the really, really great cricketers. And often you'll see that what makes the Australian side so good is they just play their natural game and they're having fun, and if the ball's up they hit it. Same with the New Zealand sides. If it's up they don't say, oh, let me place it, they hit it. And what I've seen really a lot in this tournament from the UAE is they've played similar manner. If the ball's up they hit it, and they're showing positive intent, because a great 5 lifts the entire game. It lifts your teammates, and it changes momentum. This game is all purely momentum based.
Martin, you've got a lot of fans. Jeremy Newton, well, he's loving your commentary. That's the first. And also they want to wave from you. If you can wave at the camera, says Brett Luck. So as Martin, I've been chewing the brains of a World Cup winner. I hope you're not getting bored and some value is being added. Ray John Damon, there's a question for you as well. Boo Boo, why are you just sitting here in the front seat, not practicing with the team? Oh, you're being rested because of a hamstring? That's what they said here. Yeah. I think it's Justine Els has replied to Jeremy Newton, who says, I see Ray John Damon saying at the net, why so quiet, Boo Boo? That's what he's written. Well, coming back to Martin. Martin, have you been impressed with the quality of cricket that you've seen here so far?
Yeah, I think the real impressive cricket has been from the juniors, if I'm being fair. Some of those kids are just exceptional. You know, there's a little kid that I saw the other day. Actually, I heard him before I saw him. I heard the crack of the willow and the ball get smashed, and I knew, man, you can hear timing. It's like a great golf shot. You can hear the timing, and he hit a magnificent shot, and I turned around and I watched him, and it was incredible to watch him play. And some of those younger kids are good. A couple of the older guys have played really nicely. there's a lot of journeyman, right? Once you're in Masters, you see the same faces year in, year out. It's like a journeyman tournament, right? There's some really, really good cricketers. I don't think the guys have expressed themselves as well as they would like to. Again, it's a tough game, right? You've got to bat well, you've got to bowl well, and you've got to field well. You know, in outdoor cricket, you can get away with being a really great batsman, and you can hide at third man or fine leg. Here's a momentous moment here right now, ladies and gentlemen. The infamous Sanjay Sharma is walking on as a replacement fielder. I'm not sure what the residents at the Palm is going to be doing this evening, now that Sanjay has gone on for a game. Sanjay had retired and he's come back out for the tournament. I'm not sure if this will count as a cap, but he's come on. He has put many of the residents of the Palm in good stead this tournament. He spent a lot of money down at the Palm. He enjoys a good beverage. Really good guy, been around the tournament for a long time.
Thank you so much, Martin. Jared Lloyd says, Dad, always wise words. All right, guys, let's go back to the game. Sanjay Sharma, a veteran of this game now, has come in because Babar Zaman's back is injured and he has just walked out. Going back to this game, South Africa are on 36. 3 balls to go in this pair. Not what the South African management would have expected from this pair. They would have loved a good score there from them, and that's out there. Stumped. Good stuff here. Good finishing of play, says Martin. Martin, if you were South Africa right now, you'd be wanting to win this one by a good margin. In turn, setting the UAE team that's already watching them, fear in their minds with this kind of performance. You would want to thumb the opposition when they're already down.
You're exactly right. So we were very fortunate to play in a provincial side that I think we won 65 or 70 games unbeaten over a 7-year period. And what we did there all the time is we kept on saying to ourselves, put the foot on the throat and never give up. Never stop. Don't underestimate your opposition for 1 minute. Don't feel that you've beaten the game, because you never have, because the game will always win. And crush the opposition, because once you crush them, you send a message to the whole tournament, to everyone else playing, to say, you're not here to compete, you're here to win. And I think what would concern me about this performance is no one's really putting up their hand saying, select me in the final. And more importantly, you're playing UAE at their home arena, and the UAE at their home arena has got nothing to fear. This is their home. And what South Africa should be doing is they should be really dominating here and sending many messages here and saying, listen, we're here to dominate, we're not here to compete. But I think it's fantastic for world indoor cricket to see the UAE become competitive. And they've not just been competitive, I think they've, in the Masters division at least, they've been almost dominant. So yeah, it's great to see.
A good shot in the end by Eugene to end the skin. Though South Africa managed to win the skin, they would be disappointed by the lack of runs in that. The total score is 35, and it's going to be Charles Gronwald and Brian Spies now in the 4th pair, and it's going to be David Ball to Charles Gronwald. So Martin, because of this pandemic, we've lost a lot of years in indoor cricket, and now the centre is opening up. The WICF have announced the World Cup in October. What's the cricket scene like in South Africa, since you used to travel to play there, the provincials and everything? Can you tell us how different it is? Have you ever watched indoor cricket in the UAE by any chance before this series?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I think I need to change it and come down and have a look. I think with South Africa is because we have 50+ million people, and in each big city there's lots of arenas. In all the small cities there's arenas, so there's a lot of people playing the sport. And obviously cricket is one of our national sports, and there's a lot of talented guys that compete, right? So the critical part here is not just translating it from playing really well in your arena. It's to go and find those guys that aren't playing in formalized leagues, that come down for those one-off games, and the arena owners and the arena management and the provincial management going down every night and identifying young talent and saying, hey, I think you could have a future in the sport. Because a lot of people in South Africa see this as just a fun night out. You know, play with your mates, have a fun night out for a birthday, have a couple of beers afterwards, and it's a good time. But the skill level of this sport at a high level is extraordinary. Everyone thinks, you know, for years you've heard indoor cricket will spoil your outdoor cricket, which there's so many Australian internationals that have played indoor cricket as kids that disproves that theory. So, yeah, it's very competitive back home. Our provincial setup is exceptionally competitive, and the guys go, you know, you can see the South African nature. We go hard at each other, and I'm hoping to see more of that in the men's playoff game after this.
Thank you so much, Martin, for those really wise words. He's a World Cup winning player, and now he's retired in 2019. And we would love to have you, Martin, in the UAE circle to come and play a game with us sometime, if you ever feel like. And this is Akil Marawat now to Charles Gronwall. Good start from this pair, Martin. They've looked positive, Charles and Brian.
Yeah, I think this pair's been on fire the whole tournament. I think they had a slight lapse yesterday where the wheels fell off a bit. I've been trying to catch as many games as I can between work on YouTube, which isn't always easy. But there, you know, there's a perfect example of showing intent. So Charles felt he needed to come down, but he's coming down with his head nice and high and his hands nice and high, which is good cricket, right? When you're coming down the wicket and you're swinging wildly in any format of cricket, you're going to get out. So these guys are experienced campaigners. You know, Brian has played, man, as long as I have, if not longer. He's never stopped, and he's just a perennial champion. You know, he still competes in the men's format, but this is a very important pair. You know, and I think if you the UAE waiting in the final, you know that this pair is good for 25 runs. But as I said to you earlier, what's concerning, if I was the South African management, is the second and third pair has been concerning the entire tournament, and the best sides in the world are actually, they've got really strong pairs in the middle as well. They're getting their 20s. You know, you need in a World Cup, if you're not getting, or in a Tri-Nations, if you're not getting 80 with a bat, you stand a good chance of losing.
Well said, Martin. South Africa have struggled with that second and third pair. What we've seen from South Africa so far, did you see that game versus UAE when Omar Khan from UAE did a Mancad, Brian, and then it was 7 of 2, and Charles Gronwall, he took charge, and what a 7 that was to bring South Africa back in the game. Now that is what every batsman should have. You should have a second gear in you, because you never know when you'll need it.
Yeah, I think that's proper BMT. When you can come down the wicket and have such confidence in yourself as a striker. And I think what was really interesting to watch about that shot is at no point in that shot did he lose his shape. He didn't think, oh, I'm under pressure, I've got to hit 7. He came down and he kept his posture, he kept nice and tall, and he hit his hands through the ball. Yeah, it was wonderful to watch. And for me, I really enjoyed the Mancad. I thought it was great cricket. It's a rule for a reason. It's a wicket, and you know, many people have won test matches doing that. I personally have won a test match doing that, and I've got no problem with it. It's a rule for a reason, and you know, it's such a quick game. There you go. And as we're talking about it, Ahmed has just gone and done a Mancad. Grunewald is going to check it. I'm not sure why he should check it. His bat was up.
I think Martin, Shafiq Ahmed heard you there when you praised Omar Khan for that Mancad. I think Shafiq's ears were listening to you. So there, Martin calling a Mancad, and he gets one live. And I think Charles was struggling there. I don't know why he asked for a review. He was well short. Yeah, it's a wasted review there. And now I think they know that the game is won, and the team having a nice smile out there. Martin.
Yeah, for the guys that know me, I'm not the biggest fan of of this joking. It's a test match. You know, you're representing your country. You need to be switched on for 32 overs. What's happening is, you know, he's been Mancad at 9. He should just be mindful that, you know, the guys Mancaded him, and make sure your next strike you get on, don't lose another wicket, hit a grade 2, or if he bowls a lollipop, smash him and get your revenge. You know, but often what happens with a Mancad is it's not about the wicket, it's about the psychology of what happens after a Mancad. The opposition loses their mind, and generally a Mancad brings 2, 3, 4 wickets in an over, and you can see Charles, that's upset him, and hopefully he stays focused for the next 9 balls.
Shafiq to Brian. The ball previous to that, almost chopping it onto the stumps there. Now let's see if Charles Gronwall can get his revenge on Shafiq Ahmed. As Martin said, you should not lose your focus. You've given away a wicket. You should now get your confidence back. If it's a good ball, hit it for a tap. Oh, he's wise enough to leave it. And there, Charles Gronwall and Shafiq Ahmed enjoying a banter between the two. Last ball now. Let's see what Charles Gronwall can do. Shafiq to Charles. And Martin says a big shot's coming in.
So he's changed his action now, which I don't think is the smartest thing. Oh, and the shot was on. The minute a right arm around the wicket, guy changes right arm over, he's trying to float it in, and that's right in Charles' wheelhouse. So you can see what actually happened there. His mind wasn't focused, and he lost his shape as he came down there.
I agree with you there, Martin. Completely missed the ball there, Charles. But to his luck, it hit his body, and they completed a run now. Last 6 balls of this game, South Africa have been very impressive in the semi-final, and as Martin said here, they will not be completely happy with this performance because the second and third pair are still a concern. They only mustered 16 runs in their 8 overs, and this pair is doing a good job here. Brian and Charles, they have been very consistent throughout this tournament, barring one game. They've been very consistent. Now last 5 deliveries, Greg Nielsen to Brian Spies. Oh, what a beautiful shot there. Now that's how you play a down up to a full delivery. He waited for the ball to come and then just showed the full face of the bat onto the ground. Martin, were you impressed with that shot?
Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of Brian's leg side up down, which requires a lot more skill, which in my life you see there. So there it's proven the point, right? So it wasn't the Mancad that got him out, he's got himself out now. So yeah, you know, you can talk as much as you like about the Mancad, but the Mancad has resulted in 2 more wickets since that. I think the key with indoor cricket, batting, I can talk about it. I'm not the greatest indoor batsman you've ever seen in the world, but I'll give it my best. But the key is presenting the full face of the bat and playing it late under your eyes like you would in any form of cricket, and don't lose your shape.
Well, wise words coming in from Martin Fenter. He's a 2013 World Cup winner with South Africa. Brian there. Actually and also in the 2019 World Cup they won the silver. They came second. They're losing the finals to Australia. Nielsen to complete. Almost chance and not out. Charles did not leave the crease. Last ball here. South Africa have won this game by all skins now. Unless Charles gives a wicket here, they would have won this one by all skins. And Atiq has taken a review here. So there's going to be delay here. I don't think so. Charles Gronwall left the crease there.
Nielsen.
It's been great talking to you, Martin. Some really, really experienced words coming out of your mouth, oh, that's out. What a review there from Atiq. And Charles Gronwall is really upset here, Martin.
Yeah, I just really enjoy how pumped Sanjay Sharma is. You know, substitute fielders come on and he's losing his mind with excitement. I think Nielsen's over the moon with that wicket. Didn't deserve a wicket, but again, it shows you if you're not focused and you're still worried about the Mancad, there's been 3 wickets since then. So, yeah, Mancad is an incredible thing. You see now he's not playing his game, but yeah, it's a win. 43 to 16, not very impressive, but a win's a win, and one more game to win for them.
Thank you so much, Martin, for joining us and helping me out here in the comm box. That's it from the game. England get a consolation last skin, and Charles is not a happy man. On his way out, disturbing the stumps with the bat. He is not in a good mood here. But South Africa they will be playing the finals tomorrow against the UAE Masters. The English team, you can be proud of yourself. You played well, and come the D-Day, the knockout game, they were struck with 4 injuries. One coming very last moment, their opening batsman Dave Brown injuring himself in warm-up. Akil Marawat had to step in. So Zahar Suleiman also getting injured. So commiserations to England Masters, but South Africa can be proud of their performance. It's been a great effort, a great comeback, and we'll see them tomorrow, and I will join you for the post-match presentation. It's been a pleasure bringing this to you alongside Martin Fenter. That's it from this game. We'll be back with the post-match presentation. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to day number 6, first semi-final. It was England Masters versus the South African Masters, and South African Masters winning this game by 3 skins. Can I now invite the captain of England Masters, Atiq Chishti, to come up? Atiq bhai, it was you lost the toss, but you wanted to bat. And coming up with 16 runs in 16 overs, that's what you did not expect from your team.
Yeah, we have been batting well in the past few games. That was our plan, but unfortunately, we last 2 games we haven't batted really well. The 16 is not enough. We tried our best. The guys give 100%, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
But you should be proud of the boys. You had a good tournament up till now, and injuries did not help you, because even Dave Brown, whose name was there in the top 8, in last moment in the warm-up, I think he got injured, so nothing going for you there.
Yeah, that's unfortunately we hit bad with the injury on a very, very crucial time of the tournament, so that didn't really help. But all credit to South Africa, they played really well, and I like UAE and South Africa. I wish them best of luck in the final.
Thank you so much, Atiq bhai. You can be proud of your performance in the tournament. Now, can I call upon Graham Hepburn to come up, please? The winning captain. Graham, super performance. At the toss, you were so confident that you wanted to bowl first, you wanted to put pressure, and you did that.
Yeah, I think we stuck to our game plans. We know what we can do, and we showed everybody what we can do. So we've been, it's been coming together the whole tournament, and eventually everything clicked, and yeah, we did what we know we can do.
Just one thing. Were you purposely not playing your best game, putting your best foot forward in the league games, because you've come out roaring here in the semi-final?
I don't think it was. The conditions are very different to what we used to. We play at altitude mainly, so the ball swings a lot more, it doesn't bounce as much. Yeah, you know, so the courts are very different. So it's taken us a long time to accustom or get used to the bounce and how the court plays. But yeah, we've been building up, and like I said, today it clicked.
One of your legends was with me in the combox, Martin Fenter, the World Cup winning captain in 2013, player. He was telling me that though South Africa won this game, they'd not be happy with the second and third skin performances, because they should have thumped when the England team was under the cosh. What are your views on that?
Look, I think England came at us hard as well, so it wasn't easy for everybody. They're a very good outfit. They bowl very well, and considering their average age, you know, compliments all to them. Well played, and thank you for a great tournament. So yeah, look, you know, England are formidable, and we tried our best, and that's what we got up.
All the best, Graham. Well done. We'll see you in the finals tomorrow. South Africa men's, ladies and gentlemen. And now, can I call upon Shabir Mustansir, one of the center owners of Insportz, to come and give the Al Fateh man of the match. And it was number 1, Dino Bella Delhi, who is the man of the match. He receives a Nokia mobile phone, courtesy Al Fateh Electronics. And now, for the game-changing moment of the match, brought to you by Ajmal Perfumes, there was one, number 61, who flew like a child, like a colt. For that one out, Eugene de Vasconcelos. Eugene, Liz was actively commenting, and I think she won that perfume from you. You can say something for her.
Ah, baby, love you.
Thank you, Eugene. All right, that's it from the center. We'll be live with the toss between South African men's and England men's, which is up next. Thank you so much. I'm doing the quotes.